All right, so take a as deep as you can, Karen. Take a deep breath in through your nose and lift your ears up to your shoulders. Karen, I'm going to show you our headless, but that's okay. Exhale, drop your arms down by your side. Good. Inhale, stretch your arms up to your ears or your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, let it go. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop it. We'll build on this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop it. This time as you lift, bring the arms overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, press the air down, engage your lats. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Touch the palms. Exhale, press the air down, squeeze the shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, squeeze down, really engage those lats. And then inhale, stretch up. This time as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees and fold down, hands on the floor, the shins or your blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press down, inhale, rise up to stand, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up, forward fold, hands to the floor, the shins or the blocks, let your head come down. Don't forget, this is probably the first thing you're doing in the morning, so you might be tight. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, meaning don't worry about bending your knees. Inhale, press down, rise up, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up, who just left. Osindi. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, hands to the floor. This time, inhale, look forward, and bring your right foot to the back of the mat. You can go onto a bench if you need to, lower your right knee to the floor, and just let's get into the hip flexors here. So send your left foot a little bit more to the left side. So that'll actually make it more in line with your hip anyway. And then just send your right leg behind you. That's perfect, bro. Send your right, you're back. Send your right leg behind you so it's not on top of the knee. The hip is not on top of the knee here. Pull your shoulders back and broaden through your collarbones. Press firmly through your feet. Inhale, bring your hands to your thigh. Lift your chest up. Shoulders pull back. Heart opens up. This is just a good release. I know we did some hip flexor stuff yesterday, so a little extra release on that. Good. That's it. Perfect. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. And this time as you exhale, put the hands on the inside of your left leg and turn your left toes outward. Drop through the hips. Broaden the collarbones. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. So a nice big opening for your hips. Yeah, let's put our left hand on our left thigh and twist. Open up to the left side. Inhale, relax the shoulders as you exhale, drop your hips lower. And then take the right toes, just begin to tuck them under. Put your left hand back on the floor. Turn your left toes forward, lift your right knee, and turn to your right side so you're in a wide stance. So, bro, you'll come off and you can just straddle, or you can straddle the bench. If you want to have a block out in front of you, walk the block an arm's length away from you. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet and let your knees softly bend, bring the biceps by the ears. Inhale, let your hips be level. So you might tend to shift more into one side than the other. In fact, let's do this. Take your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders and take your yoga block, if you have it, and place it on your back, the long way across the back, so that your back, if it's not level, the block's going to fall off. Now bend your knees. Good, bro. Now bend your knees, take your arms out to the side. Send your both arms back to your block if you have it. And if not, just take your arms with you. Stretch the arms behind you, flat back, same flat back. Then bring the arms out in front of you as you bring the block in front of you. Take the block in your left hand, place it on your back. Reach your arms back. So nothing's moving except our arms. Take the block into your right hand, bring it forward. Keep it in the right hand, take it back to your back, level it out, arms reach out in front of you. Exhale, take the left hand block, bring it out in front of you, and then place it back on the floor, lengthen your spine. Inhale, walk around to your front. Step your feet together at the top of the mat, however you get there, no judgment, forward fold. Press down, bring your hands to your hips, rise up to stand. If you're stiff like me, this should feel really good. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. Good to get you started for serving at the where you go today, Rosemary. Hands to the floor, shins blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the knee or you're on a bench, so the right knee is over the ankle, the back knee is behind the hip. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, just let the hip descend. Walk the right foot a little bit more to the right so it's in line with your hip. We're keeping it in line first. And then bring the hands on top of the thighs, lift yourself up. If you had to come up and go on your knee, it's okay. Just try to sink back down a little bit so you get that release in the back leg a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Stretch the arms up overhead. Inhale. Reach up. Karen, you lost. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands on the inside of the right leg. Turn the right toes to the right side. You can put your hand on the right leg and twist. Open a little bit more to the right. You might start to feel or hear some little sounds in your back like I hear. A little snap, crackle, pop, as long as there's no pain associated. One more breath. Inhale, turn yourself back around to the center. So now we're going to go back to tuck the left toes under, lift the knee up, and turn over to the left side. Line up your feet and take one of your blocks out in front of you. Take it out about an arm's length away. So now we kind of remember where that level hip is. Put the right hand on your right hip, left hand on the block, any height. Rotate your torso without moving your hips, so it might not go very far. Think about pulling your right hip into your left, towards the middle. Good, and then take the right arm up in the air. Hug your hips in. Reach, reach, reach. Take your right hand, inhale, underneath your left arm to the outside of your left leg. Pull your left hip towards the center so the hips are level. Twist a little bit deeper open. And then inhale, return both hands to the block, lengthen your spine. Exhale, keep the right hand down, left hand on your hip or waist. Rotate your torso to the left without moving the hips so it won't be possibly as big as you may like it to be. Well, I know I like it to be big. Left arm comes up. Inhale, left arm underneath the right arm. Grab a hold of the right shin or ankle. Hug your right hip to the middle. And then release your hands back to the block. Turn around to face the front of the room, so bring the block back with you. This time, let's go back down to the knee and both knees come to the floor. Open up your knees as wide as your mat and sit on your heels in child's pose. Reach the arms out in front of you. If you have a block or two, you can put your arms on the block and spread your fingers so that the front of your fingers is at the front of your block. If you have one block, do it the long way so both hands can come on. Lift your belly up and in a little bit more. So this is like as if I were pulling your arms away from you and you're pushing your hips back further. So give a little release to the underarm area plus the side waistline area. Inhale. Good. Come back to your hands and knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips. You can do this standing if you have to, but I think you're okay there. And then let's go ahead and I want you to turn so that you're on the long side of your mat. So just turn yourself to face the long side of your mat and take your right foot out to the right side. We do this in fitness all the time, so very similar to what we do. Come up to your hands on your hips, right leg out. You can do it that way. Inhale, bring your hands behind your head, elbows out to the side. So line up your right foot close in line with your left knee. It doesn't have to be exact, right? Inhale. Lean over to the left side as you exhale. Don't touch anything. Inhale back up and lean over to the right side as you exhale. Do that again. Come back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to center, lean to the right. Exhale. Now inhale, come back to center, lean to the left. Put your left hand down on the floor of the block. Right arm comes up overhead. So you're in a long, I'll turn this way so the camera can see. You're here. Take your right arm over your head. Good. Now come up, bring the right arm and right leg down, lean over to the right side. Just adding a little bit more action to this. Left arm down, right leg up. Right leg down, left, you know what I mean. And then stay up on this last one. Arm over, keep the right leg up, bring the right hand behind your head, inhale, open up a little bit more. Exhale, bring your torso towards the floor. Inhale, open up your chest. If you need to put the foot down for this, it's fine. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up again. Right arm back up, right leg down, arms up. And then bring your hands to the floor. You can stay on the same side or switch sides. I just turned so that you guys could see me from the front. Step your left foot out to the left side. Bring your hands onto your hips, stand up. So you can do the same thing with your hands behind your head, or a little bit longer lever length may find a little bit more action for you. And the left leg is in line as close as you can to your right knee. So inhale, hands behind the head or to the side. Lift up and over the right side. Exhale. Inhale up, lift up and over to the left side, exhale. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right side. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left side. Arms stay by the ears as best you can. Inhale to the right side, exhale. Inhale to the left side, exhale. Inhale back up and over to the right side. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Left leg, left arm up. Good. You can take the arm overhead. Exhale, left arm down, left leg down, and lean to the left side. So we're stretching and working, finding into the core. Right arm down, left leg up. Left leg down, right arm up. One more round. Reach it down, reach it up. Last one. And then we're going to come back to the right side. Left arm overhead. Open up a little bigger, put your left arm behind your head. Keep the leg up if you can. Exhale, bring the left arm down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring the left arm down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring the left arm down. Inhale, bring it up. Release the arm. Leg down, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Bring your hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then sit back, cross your ankles, and sit behind your hips. Stretch your legs. You can stay in the long end of your mat, or you can stay, I'm just staying in the short end so you can possibly see me better. And sit up tall. Take your arms out shoulder height. Turn your toes up, flex your feet. Lift your chest up. Drop your shoulders down. Inhale. Turn. Lots of dog tails coming out today. Turn to the right side. Lean your left arm to your right foot. Inhale, come back up, open up. Exhale, turn to the left, reach out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn to the right, reach out. So use your strength in your core. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, reach out. So you're not holding on to anything, we're using just the body. Turn to the right, stay here for a moment, and just reach a couple times, reach beyond your feet for 3, 2, 1. Stay with your left hand on the thigh. Right arm goes behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Grab the outside of the foot, shin, wherever you are. And then turn both hands to the outside and inside of your right leg. Fold over the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, open up your arms, shoulder height. Exhale, turn to the left side. And reach out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand outside, left leg, left arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And reach. Inhale, turn to your left leg and exhale, fold over the left leg. Keep your right hip grounded. Breathe in. Good. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Arms out to the side. Exhale. Arms behind your head. Inhale. Exhale. Lean your right elbow behind your right thigh or your right hip. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center, exhale to the other side. One more time, inhale to the center, exhale to the right. Sit up nice and tall, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Stretch your arms up. And remember how we had the block in our hands when we hinged forward. So you can either hold the block or just hinge forward here. We're not going to put the block on our back today, or here. Reach as far forward as you can, and then let the block come to the floor. And reach like we did in child's pose. Put your fingers at the front of the block and pull your hips back. And then here, which we don't do all the time, round your back. Pull the belly into the spine and really scoop out your belly here. Inhale, extend your chest. Walk your hands back in. Bend the knees. Come back all the way in. Shake out your legs. All right, put a block between your knees. If you don't have it, or if you have a small yoga ball, Pilates ball. Once again, I'll just turn a little bit so you can see me better. All right, hold on to your thighs. Sit up so you're sitting in front of your sitting bones, or on your sitting bones. Squeeze the block. I can't see it, Rob, but I believe you. Okay. I see. I know that I see. Squeeze. I know you would never cheat. Bring your chin to your chest and pull your belly into your spine and round your back. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, but scoop out your belly. And then use your hands to help guide you back up. Inhale. And then lower your belly in, round and curl your spine. It's okay, don't worry about it. Inhale, lift up. Now let's do that again. Round the spine, come back down. You're just in a C curve. Release the arms, relax the shoulders. Rotate your body to the right side. Reach your left arm a little bit longer, and then lift up and down halfway on the diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, and stay in the rounded spine. Move through center to the other side. Right arm longer than the left. Reach up for 5. It's like we come in and out of the C curve. We kind of really stay in the C curve. 2, 3, 4, 5, come back to center. Open up the arms, flip the palms up, inhale. Now lift your heart up. Exhale, round your spine, come down a little bit lower, shoulders off the floor, hands behind the head. Lift the legs up, keep the knees in line with the hips, in line with the ankles, head and shoulders reach up. Turn to your right side. Release the arms again, left arm longer. And reach up for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach through the center to the other side. Reach the right arm longer than left. And reach up for 5, 4, there you go. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Hands behind your head. Extend your legs in the air. Squeeze the block. Pull your belly in and lift your hips off the floor. An inch, a millimeter. Reach your arms forward. Reach, like push away. Head and shoulders up. Feet are lengthened and flexed. And hold in an isometric contraction. I'm just trying to look at you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay down on your back. Keep the block between your knees. Open up your arms to a T. Keep that 90-90 position if you can. Lean over to the right. Take your legs to the right, but don't let them touch the floor. Squeeze the block between your thighs. And then draw your knees back towards the center. Exhale, go to the left side. Squeeze the block between the thighs, and the legs are not on the floor. Inhale to the center, squeeze the block. Just keep squeezing the block. Don't let it go. Keep that a little bit tighter squeeze on it. Hover your thighs off the floor. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale up and over to your left side. Squeeze and hold. It's a nice stretch, but it's a nice activation of the core and the inner thighs. Come back to center. Let's go to the right side and hold it there. Squeeze your legs together, dedicated for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze and hold, 2, 1. Bring the legs to the floor, hands behind the head. Lift your upper body up and down for 8, 7, so just the upper body, 6, your legs are to one side, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, not your breath. Inhale back to center, up and over to the other side. Let the legs come down and lift right back up through the center for 8, 7, 6, keep squeezing the ball, 5, torso lifts, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 1, don't hold your breath, come back to center, lower the legs, lower the head, take the block out, hug the knees to your chest, take your feet to the floor, lift your hips up, put the block underneath your hips. Actually, let's not do that. Change my mind. Put your block in front of you, put your feet on your block. If you have 2 blocks, you can put 1 foot on each block. Whatever works best for you. Good, tilt your pelvis. Now make sure your legs are not too far or too close together. Right there, right in line with your hips. So your feet are on the block in line with your hips. Inhale, press down through your feet, articulate your spine, lift your arms up, lift your hips up. Press your big toe down so your knees are going to be in line with your hips. Keep the arms up and articulate the spine to the floor. Upper, mid, lower back to the floor. Release. Tilt your tailbone the other way, arch your back. And then come back to the neutral position. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up off the floor, all the way up, resting on your shoulders, arms stay up over your shoulders. Exhale, articulate down, all the way down to the floor. So we have a little bit more height, a little bit more squeeze in the glutes. Good, do it again. Come all the way up, squeeze, and come all the way down, squeeze, release. Come all the way up and squeeze. Keep your left leg down, right leg in the air. Keep pressing through the left leg isometrically, squeezing the glutes. Arms are up. If they need to be down, they come down. And lower your right leg to the block, if it's on the block. Switch the legs, so try not to shift too much weight over. Just try to keep an even distribution, still pointing that left hip down to the floor. Lower your left foot to the floor. I don't know if you guys ever did my block workout. Right leg in the air. Lower the right leg to the floor. Left leg in the air. You just have to kind of ground yourself and find an even stance. Left leg to the floor. Both legs lift a little higher, or both hips lift a little higher. And articulate down again. Hug your knees to your chest. Open your arms to a T, shift the hips to the right, let the knees fall to the left. A big spinal twist this time, the legs stay on the floor. And you open up your arms, palms face up. Inhale through center, move over to the other side, exhale, twist. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Lift your head and shoulders up. Take your hands behind your head. Bring your right knee, or keep your right knee bent, I should say, and extend your left leg out. Lift your head and shoulders up. Now, bring your left leg up and down, and I'll give you a couple options here. You can do exactly what you're doing. You can put your right foot on the floor. You can extend your right leg out and hover it, or do what works for your body. Now, me personally, extending my leg that's not moving is not great on my back, so I can't do that. So I keep the knee bent, and we'll do one more. Bring it in, bring both knees in, switch legs. Right leg comes down and up. Option to have the foot on the floor. Option to have the leg on the floor. Or lift it off the floor. And as I said, that doesn't work in my body. So it's good to know your body. It doesn't make you advanced or less advanced by changing it up. It makes you advanced or less advanced by knowing when to change it up. And two more. One more. Bring your knees to your chest. Cross this time the right leg over the left. Grab the ankles, shins, or toes. Open your arms and shift your hips right. Let your knees fall to the left. Uncross your legs, come back to center. Left leg over right. Shift your hips left. Move your knees to the right. Uncross your legs, come back to center. Rock and roll yourself to a sitting position, then bring your feet behind you. Come onto your hands and knees for the moment, and then come down to your forearms and send your legs back behind you. Find a forearm plank. Pull the belly up and in. Push through the floor with your hands. Lift the belly up. I know we've done some planking this week. Stay with it. Shift yourself a little forward. So just scoot forward on your toes. Lower your hips to the floor. Open your legs a little wider. Stretch the front of your body out from some of the abdominal work that we've been doing. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. This is called Sphinx in yoga. Or straighten your arms out if that feels supportive to your back. Shoulders back, chest open. Breathe in, breathe out. And then lay your belly down on the floor. Bring your arms by your side. Palms, let's have the palms facing the thighs so the thumbs are down. Shoulders pull back. Lift your chest up. Lift your legs up. Reach your arms back. Reach, 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 reach. Engage all the muscles on the back side of the body. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to interlace your fingers, interlace your fingers. Lift your chest up. Lift your legs up. Reach in two directions. In yoga, we call this Shalabhasana, locust pose. One more big breath. Empty the breath, hands down by your chest. Push back to child's pose. All the way out with your arms for the breath. Reach over to the right side. Stretch your left arm on top. And then reach over to the left side of the right arm on top. Reach out in front of you. Inhale, hands and knees. Cross your ankles. Let's go ahead and sit. Now, you can sit down any which way that works for you today if this doesn't work. And move the flesh out from underneath you. You're going to take a moment or two in a little bit of quiet, a little bit of silence, a little bit of inward meditation. So you can have your hands on your knees, palms down or palms up. You can have your hands to your heart center with your eyes closed and gazing down to the tip of your nose or towards your fingers. Drop your shoulders down. Since it's a new year, you know, if we can all add a minute of meditation or going inward a day, it will be 24 hours worth of benefit. So take a breath in, empty the breath out, and sit tall for a few moments with yourself. This is possibly the hardest thing you'll do today. Start to just open your eyes and breathe. Release your hands. And so give yourself the benefit of a minute of silence in your own body, in have an Apple Watch, there's an app for it. Just time it for now a minute. And for the rest of you, bring your hands to your heart. And we will sign off today with Namaste. Namaskar. Have a great day, everybody. Stay home safe and stay healthy.